we might not even be able to unlock a mastery camo this year. We might be looking till next year, sometime in January, once all these bugs are fixed. Before the game even launched, if you looked at the menu, you could see that it said 0 out of 2 requirements, meaning that you'd only have to get 2 sets of diamond to unlock the atomic or the dark ether camo. Wait for it. This thing is so toxic. Holy crap. So right now, got a little bit of multiplayer gameplay in the background. Right now, we're playing the 24/7 House playlist, or House, I think is what it is. And there's a playlist going on 24/7. We're using the shotguns because we're grinding it gold here. And unfortunately, you do have to use them. So don't mind the toxic gameplay in the background. We are talking about the Vanguard camo system and how it is more broken than what we've ever seen before. We're talking about both the multiplayer and the zombies one, the dark ether and the atomic, which looks fantastic. If you guys are new to my channel, every single year, as soon as a Call of Duty game launches, we do kind of a community-wide 24/7 grind nonstop until every single camo is launched. And it's almost broken every single year. Most years there are some sort of bug stopping the camo from being unlockable at launch. And it's no different with this game, but this game is a lot more different than what it was in those games. Only 3 games in COD history have had working mastery camos at launch. That being Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4, and COD 4 Remastered. Every single other game, it was broken. Cold War did have the zombies camo work at launch, but even that was broken. It unlocked before it was supposed to. You only had to get 7 of the 9 categories, and it just auto unlocked for you. And this year, it's bugged out even more than that. And we kind of knew before the game even launched, if you looked at the menu, you could see that it said 0 out of 2 requirements, meaning that you'd only have to get 2 sets of diamond to unlock the atomic or the dark ether camo. That didn't turn out to be true. That's just a visual bug. Once we unlocked 2 categories gold, it didn't unlock the camo, unfortunately. Well, I guess fortunately. But yeah, that was only the start. There are so many bugs with this camo system, and it's a little bit worrying. We're going to go over all the bugs in just a second. But if you're new and you're just now grinding this camo, usually camo issues aren't the top thing on their list of getting fixed when a game launches. Usually it takes about 2 months after a game's launch for things to get fixed. It has gotten a little bit better the last few years. I think Cold War was fixed around December 15th, somewhere in that range. I know it was somewhere in December, and that only had one simple bug. This camo in this game has like 8 bugs, and if it's anything like previous CODs, we might not even be able to unlock any of the mastery camos till after December. We might be looking at season 2 to actually get these unlocked, unless they put them at a higher priority than they did last year. Keep in mind, I'm just making predictions based on what's happened in the previous years. And if they treat this game like they did for Cold War or Modern Warfare 2019, we might not even be able to unlock a mastery camo this year. We might be looking till next year, sometime in January, once all these bugs are fixed, because it's never kind of the top on their list for it. Even though there are people currently using it in multiplayer, using unlock tools. I've seen a lot of people send me images where they've picked up the dark ether camo, or they've picked up the camo on the ground from looking for it, because there's a lot of unlock tools in this game where people are just using hack tools, unlocking all this stuff ready to go, which is unfortunate. If the only way to use this camo this year is to cheat for it, that's kind of disappointing. But let's go over some of the broken challenge requirements. And this is for both multiplayer and zombies. So the first thing pretty much everyone noticed is both the STG and M1 Grand. It looks like if you leveled those up in Warzone and got them level 70, none of the camos track for it. For me, on my account, they're both level 70. If I use the M1 Grand or if I use the STG, doesn't matter how many kills, what I do with it, 0 progression happens for any of the challenges. Just doesn't work regardless. And that was the first issue that people saw. But as people have started leveling more and more stuff up, we've realized there's a lot more things wrong than that. The pistols require you to get 200 kills with 7 attachments. You can only put 6 attachments on the pistols. In zombies, you've got to get 2,000 kills with 7 attachments. Only put 5,000 attachments on the pistols. If you look at a lot of the specific weapons, the double barrel requires you to get 100 kills with an attachment that doesn't exist for the double barrel. Same thing happens with the Brin. And there's a lot of weapons that they're asking you to put attachments and get kills on where it's not possible. It doesn't exist. You can't do it. And I think it's like 7 or 8 weapons. And the reason that this kind of concerns me a little bit, keep in mind it's just a camo, and that's kind of their mindset on it. So usually they don't prioritize stuff like this. And usually with there being one bug in the game, usually it takes about a month about a month and a half after launch for one issue for a camo to get fixed. With how many issues this camo has, I think we might be lucky to be able to unlock this camo sometime in December, but who knows? Maybe with the amount of people grinding for it this year, there's a lot more emphasis put onto it, because I've seen a lot of posts on Twitter this year about the camo, about people grinding for it. So maybe since there's more people actively looking to grind the camo, maybe they'll have a little bit higher support for it. But I'm trying not to get my hopes up, because I feel like this might be a repeat of the year prior, where we're waiting mid-December to finally be able to unlock this. But we're going to continue grinding it just in case they do put a higher priority on it. Maybe it gets fixed sometime in season 1 and we're not waiting till season 2. But I'm setting myself up for what I think might happen here, boys. So that is what's going on with this. And if you guys want to like this video, pretty much comment anything you want to do algorithm-wise to help it out. That way more people see it. Maybe it makes a small chance of them fix it any quicker than what they are. So yeah, that right there is the current state of camos in Vanguard. You can unlock any of the mastery camos in either multiplayer or zombies. And who knows when it's gonna get fixed, boys. So with that, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Like I said, we're gonna continue the grind. We're streaming 24/7 nonstop until every single camo is unlocked. If you want to see any of the streams, they're linked in the description below. Also, leave any issues you have. I'm trying to make a list of every single issue. There's just so many out there right now with things that aren't unlockable. If you have a gun that you've leveled up and it's asking you to get certain attachment kills that don't exist, leave it in the comments below. And I'll start compiling a giant list of this. So maybe there's a small chance we get these fixed sometime in the preseason, or maybe even season 1, depending on when they get to it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.